In just a moment. Sorry about that. I wanted to make sure I actually had light we could see. As I wait for people to join me, I guess I'll just sit here and look good. Try to look good. Try to look good. Yeah. No one quite yet. And that is fine. I know it's Friday. And that's saying it's Friday somewhere. It's Friday here. And where I am, it is Friday at 7 p.m. Oh, baby. So, we got one. So, I hope it's Friday where you are. I hope it's quitting time where you are. And I hope that you don't have to work over the weekend because I've done that. Probably most people have done that. Anyway, hey, Chad, how are you? So for those who have to work on the weekend, I feel your pain. Been there, experienced that, done that. Two thumbs down on that. Although some of the jobs are kind of interesting. So, but most of my DJ work was on weekends because that's when people have time off. Alrighty. All right. So since I have some folks here, so I wanted to talk a little bit about videos. The last couple of weeks, so last week and this week, I've had one video, a shorts video, and a live chat. So I'm going to keep live chats on Fridays for the time being and see if people enjoy them on Fridays right before the weekend. For the weekend. And may your weekend be long. Because I'm a huge fan of stretching the weekend out if I had it off. So the reason for one long form video and then one shorts video is the last time I filmed was, I think, December 12th. Those fabulous videos of the Salisbury Fish Culture Station with the Alan Morehouse. I'm pretty sure that was the last time I filmed out, and then I got sick, and I'm in week seven of getting better, and I would say I'm at 85 to 90% better at this point, which yay for feeling better. We've had snow. They're calling for another 3 to 6 inches of snow. That would be about 7 centimeters to 15 centimeters. So I'm not sure they're going to predict a lot of cold weather. We've had such cold weather. So I don't have a lot of full-length videos in my cavalcade of videos. I do have a lot of shorts videos though. So until I'm back out filming and all that good stuff, I will be, I do have some book recommendations to offer. So I'll be filming some of those in the coming days. I have my favorite book of 2024 to share with you. It was so good. So good. Page turner, nonfiction, page turner. And I wanted a lot worse, a lot worse for the star of the book. But hey, who knows if you would agree with me on that. But regular material, I don't have much more of, to be honest. So that's what that is. But you'll get to see shorts videos as well as they continue to heal. The boy is stretching. My cat. He's not coming this way. He's not coming this way yet, but we may get a starring role with Snowy, my little white boy. So So anyhow, I was kind of hoping Ant would be here this evening. I was wondering how his DJ debut was hopefully was going for him, if he's debuting yet. But it always it always is a little unnerving when the boy is quiet unless he's sleeping. If you have a pet, you likely understand what I mean, or if you have a child, because it's the same sort of thing. What? I don't I don't hear anything. What is my kid? What is my pet? What is my partner doing? Kind of quiet. But and when it rains, it pours. I have tennis elbow, which is pretty painful as well. So um, it's a good thing I have a sense of humor about this kind of stuff, because otherwise I would be running from the room screaming. So so anyway, for lifting things, I actually have my other hand at the bottom of this container. Otherwise, I wouldn't really be able to lift it. But oh, I've got a few more folks up here. I should note that if people are saying mean things in the comments here, that I ignore you, and I don't say hi to you at all if you're saying nasty things, obnoxious things. I think you get the idea. Um, but yeah, so I have a few more videos. I've got one I need to split, because I should have done that when I was filming and chose not to in the moment, even though my brain was saying, I should do this differently, but now I just have to do it manually. So there you go. But I think you'll like it. It was another one from the Shelburne Museum. Neat stuff. They have a lot of neat stuff there. But have you folks ever been to the Shelburne Museum in Shelburne, Vermont? Always kind of curious about these things. Well, Jonathan, just talking about videos. It's it's kind of nifty. What about you, Jonathan? What are you up to this evening? So, oh, here he is. Here's the boy. I pick him up, but he doesn't like it. But the boy is the boy. You may hear him. So, don't know about you, but it's been cold here. It's been snowy the last couple of days. I don't know about you, but I own my condo and I pay property taxes. And I have to say, the city is is expensive. The city is pretty expensive to live in, and um, and yet they can't plow a street to save their soul. I don't get it. Salt? What's that? Hey, Jonathan's going bowling. Good luck with that. I can barely pick up a bowling ball, so I may do better at candlepin bowling, but down in Albuquerque, New Mexico, wow. Whenever I see that Albuquerque, I always think of Bugs Bunny. I took the wrong turn at Albuquerque. Anyone else think that way? Anyone else? How about you, Jonathan? Do you think that at all? Or are you just thinking, my God, someone else had to say that? If the last one were the case, um, well, everyone says it. Well, everyone plus one. Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny has had a great deal of influence on my youth. So, and unfortunately, a lot of that has carried over, or fortunately, has carried over into adulthood. It's kind of funny how that works that way. But is this regular bowling with a big bowling ball, or candle pin, which would be a small, like this size ball, like a bocce ball, maybe? Do they do candlepin bowling anymore? That wasn't a thing when I was younger, but I think I did that though. Been forever. forget what I was talking about. That may be good. Slow night tonight. I know. So Jonathan is telling us most people back east, past the Mississippi, don't even know we are a state. My God, how dumb can people be? Actually, let's not explore that because we've all we know dumb people. There are days when I'm the dumb person. I'm sure any one of us would be the dumb person. Um, I was talking to a customer service rep in some southern state easily 10 years ago, if not longer. And she asked me, where do you live? I said, Vermont. And her tone changed, boom, like that. She said, we don't work with people who live in Canada. Well, that's good to know, but I live in the U.S. And she didn't believe me. I said, you got to check a map. So Jonathan tells us, got to explain what's between Texas and Arizona. Yeah, a lot of sand, and perhaps New Mexico. But yeah, I just, I, I'm still not. I haven't really heard anyone say that since. But I thought, my gosh, how could you not know? I may not know where most of the states are on the map, but never took a geography class in my life. It wasn't required when I was in school. So you just got back from Maine. Cold. Cold there. Colder than Vermont, I'm betting. Um, Maybe snowier too. You love Maine. Rock on. It's a beautiful state. My mother had moved there with my sister, um, and they lived there. She lived there for a while, moved out of state, and then returned to Maine. So good for you, Maine. So do you like snow? Did they have snow? I'm guessing they must have gotten snow. I mean, we just had a snowstorm, and we're having another one. I think Sunday is supposed to hit us. I know I live in Vermont, and next month will be 48 years. It's mind numbing, but and yet I live here, and cold and snow at this point in my life. I don't know. It's a lot. Vermont's a beautiful state. I recommend you come visit us. You may want to come in spring or fall, though. It's in fall you'd be leaf peeping, um, and Ben and Jerry's, a fine choice of ice cream. Um, I used to love that stuff. I gave it up though. I gave up eating sugary stuff. Egads. Um, but Ben and Jerry's, a fine culinary choice. Lost my train of thought. I'll take a swig of water. Have my cat come over here because he's walking back and forth. He doesn't like when I'm talking. He Hey you. He doesn't like when I'm talking, and it's not to someone when I'm just talking essentially to the ether. He doesn't like that all that much. Oh, that water is good. A lot of great things here. There are lots of state parks. I filmed quite a few of them. Um, so a lot of good stuff there. And I think we have a national park now. Is it Rockefeller? It has to do with Rockefeller. I've not been there yet. Jonathan tells me you're very lucky to live in peaceful Vermont. New Mexico is very, very dangerous place. I'll bite. Why is New Mexico a very dangerous place? A very, very dangerous place. I've never been to New Mexico. I have friends in Arizona. Hey, you. The people would love to see you, sir. Would you like to be on camera? I think Vermont is pretty safe overall. I wouldn't, poverty in a sanctuary city. I think Burlington is a sanctuary city. Burlington, Vermont. Hey, hey. People can see your ears, sir. Yeah, almost see him. There's poverty here, though. I mean, isn't there poverty pretty much everywhere? The U.S. could do so much better for its citizens than it does. Just, it's appalling. Oh, you saw a tail too. You probably hear him walking next to me here. So until I get out to film some more, because it's cold. My equipment. Ooh, New Mexico's last in high school graduation rates. Oh, that's bad. That's well, that's just terrible for everyone. It's terrible for the students who don't graduate because they will. It's hard to get a good job. You know, a job that pays at least partially well. And you're sort of stuck with um, hard jobs. Things like customer service. Oh my God, if you've ever worked customer service, it's a terrible job. Um, Low paying jobs, typically jobs with no benefits. If you're lucky enough anywhere these days to get benefits, um, it's just hard. It's a hard life. You typically have to work more than one job. It's sad. It's a hard life. I'm not necessarily saying college is the idea either. You may want to consider trade school. The trades are hurting throughout the U.S. Um, not enough people have gone into the trades, is what I mean. Excuse me by that. So the upside for the trades right now is they can charge whatever they want. The downside for the rest of us is it's hard to pay for that. But really great if young people wanted to get into the trades. I don't know if you have to have a high school diploma for that. If anybody knows, though, you can put in the comments here. I am reading, excuse me, what people are writing. I don't know. Actually, can other people see what people are writing here? I don't know. No idea. My equipment does not like cold weather, though. I have to say, I have filmed outside when it was below zero. Certainly above zero, but the wind chill was below zero. Um, it's not the most pleasant way to film something. Um, if you like cold weather, yay for you. Um, God, you think I would love cold weather since I live here, but not necessarily. Oh, you can. Well, that's good to know, Chad, that you can see what other people are typing here. Okay. Um, I guess I don't need to read these things then, but I do. Oh, there he is. He's making an appearance. See, let's just put you up here. There he is. Good looking boy that he is. I'm sure he loved that, but he's still in my lap, so that's a plus. Oh, and that lovely tail of his. Up there, nice and proud, long, tall. Yes, I know. You're beautiful, sir. Oh, he's purring. Who doesn't love to listen to a cat purr, right? What's the equivalent for a dog? I don't remember now. Hey, Chad says hi. And now he's not purring anymore. Oh, are you going to get down? Are you leaving me? You've seen more of his tail than anything else this evening. I mean, I gave him a new toy this evening, but It's a piece of pizza slice. I don't know where it is right now, but it's this little thing. It's about this big, shaped in a triangle. Well, thank you, Jonathan. He is a beautiful boy. Oh, sir. Okay, he's sitting next to me here, so you probably hear that crunching of his paper. And Chad, you're missing your cats. I'm sorry that you lost them. Um, so he's purring beside me. It's distracting. It's a good way to be distracted, though. Um, so so there may be a few more shorts videos than regular content. I have some places I want to film. I keep saying that. There's one place in particular I really want to get to before spring, before the leaves are back on the trees because it's hidden away again, and and um, and it's just since I'm still healing from this doggone abscess. Um, I'm uh, I'm still sort of babying that, and quite frankly myself. Um, but until I'm back out there filming outside, hopefully not freezing body parts off, because I can't wear my gloves in order to photograph and press buttons on my camera and make sure everything works. And although I have those gloves that theoretically I can wear outside, they don't work below a certain temperature. And I want to say that was about 30 or 40. I think it was higher than 30. They just didn't work. Um, so, um, so yeah. Um, we're in February, beginning of February. This is a nasty cold month usually. So, filming more stuff from home, filming. I have a lot of shorts videos because I film those year round. um, but I also have content for you on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, as I do. Live chats are on Friday, um, and these are kind of. I think these are kind of fun. Um, but that's what all I had to say. If anybody else has anything, oh, there he goes. If anybody else would like to add anything, now is a great time to do that. Alrighty. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up. But it's Friday, folks, and may you have a great time. Um, Jonathan, I hope you have a fabulous time playing or bowling this evening. And if it's New Mexico, I imagine you don't have much snow. Let's see, they make so Jonathan says they make lithium battery heated clothes. I got Milwaukee jacket has 3 heat level and gloves. Rock on. I've seen them. I've seen them on Amazon, and um, I've read mixed reviews on them. But at least where the heat is located, that part would be nice and toasty. Um, I hate when my hands and feet get cold. And you know what's funny is we have it snowed maybe 3-4 inches um, yesterday, um, and what would that be? That'd be what is that? About 7 centimeters to what is it? 7 to 9 centimeters. Um, I I bought not one but 2 pair of boots this year. So this is the first time in decades that I have owned boots. I have worn essentially sneakers for the rest all these other years, or slip resistant shoes. And do you think I thought to wear sneakers yesterday or even today? I was out both days. No, that's a heck no. Heck no. I should just keep a pair in my car. I would be likelier to wear them. But um, I'll mention this briefly. Also, this doesn't have anything to do with my channel. There is a flea market in at the fairgrounds, the WOKO flea market. Um, there's a $3 entrance fee. It runs 8:30 to 2 on Sunday, and I'll be there selling stuff. This is not an opportunity to chat um, because I'll be busy, but if you're going to come anyway, be there to go around, look at the stalls, and buy stuff. Buy. Uh, just a plug for buying from me, but be nice to at least see someone to say hi in the moment. Plenty of parking there, and I sell Yankee candles and their accessories. Not a dealer, just someone who couldn't stop buying these things. So now I'm just trying to make room in my house. So it's a great deal, though. Large and mediums, $10 each. I can assure you, larges are $42 now. $42 for a large, a 22 ounce candle. I presume they're still 22 ounces. Mine are 22 ounces. Heavy. And they would make a great weapon if you had to protect yourself. You make candles and soap. Wow. You know, I learned how to make candles when I was in junior high school. Too long ago to count, yeah, that was actually so easy. And we made them in those little half pint milk containers. Um, I think they still make them, probably for schools. But it's pretty cheap to make candles, isn't it, Jonathan? We didn't learn how to make soap, but I bet that's probably not all that hard either. Um, but that I don't know. But candles were easy. It was stunning how easy they were to make. Um, that it's easy to make soap too. Is that what you're answering my question? That question, Jonathan? Soap is also easy. Oh, thank you. You know, that makes sense because so many places make soap. It's funny, along the same vein, but a different type of thing. You know, I cook more at home now, and I remember thinking that these restaurants and cafes and whatnot was the same process. Well, that makes sense. Huh. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But I remember thinking, how hard can it be to make chili and chicken noodle soup when so many places sell these things and they're typically kind of cheap? This is before COVID. Um, and sure enough, those two things are very easy to make. So I make them myself at home. So easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I should try to make soap at home. I know for laundry detergent that when I use distilled vinegar and water, that it gets my clothes cleaner, and it's so much cheaper than using a laundry detergent. I mean, I bought a lot of laundry detergent years ago, and I'm still using it up. But once it runs out, I'm just going to use vinegar and water. It's uh, it's cheap, and it gets the clothes cleaner. They're brighter. The colors are brighter. So it's not scented, but who really cares in the end as long as it's clean? So you add lava powder to glycerin soap. Huh. Does the lava powder give that grit to it? Because glycerin would be slick. Many different combos. That's so neat. I knew someone who would make her own um, laundry detergent. Oh, it does give it grit. I would think lava powder, besides grit, would be perhaps kind of a smooth powder. That's not quite the right. The powder wouldn't Well, it doesn't really matter what I'm trying to say. It gives it grit anyway. That was the main question. Huh, that is doggone neat. People write the neatest stuff in the comments. I mean, last week it was Ant asking questions about being a DJ. And this week I'm learning all this neat stuff about making stuff, making soap and reminding myself that and being reminded that candles are easy to make, which they were. They were so easy, so ridiculously easy. Um, it's funny when I think of candles, that kind of candle wax stuff. I also think of those candy lips. You know those candy lips that they always reminded me, or those little wax Coke bottles, the ones that had liquid in them. Um, Disgusting overall, but the stuff inside was, tasted okay. But just yuck, I guess, overall. But that's what it reminds me of. So, oh, why talk about history when you can talk about nifty stuff? Although this is all history anyway. I consider history as the umbrella under which so many things land. Let's see. You can add so many different things from flowers to pebbles, etc., and any scent or color you like. Yeah. Are we back to talking about candles? I would think pebbles and stuff. You don't want pebbles in your soap. Unless you have someone you don't like. Soap. Yes, indeedy. Neat stuff. Well, that's really cool, Jonathan. Do you play? You were talking about bowling earlier. Do you play in a league? You just go bowling to entertain yourself. You're going with friends to whip it up. Years ago, I was a line dancer, and used to go dancing up in on the border of Canada. So the Canadians who came down, said, "Hey, we're going to go bowling," and thought we would invite other people to join us. So my friend and I, the one who's in Arizona now, went, and we're both atrocious, really atrocious. As I said before, it's hard to lift a bowling ball. Yes, we're talking like a 10-pound bowling ball, and it's hard to lift a 10-pound bowling ball. Um, so let's just say it was everything was in the gutter. it was just terrible, terrible. We were laughing like fools, and others were laughing at us and with us. But it's it's fun to think about. Well, actually, it was fun then too. We were competing. We seemed to be, my friend and I seemed to be competing with each other to see who would have the lower score. That would be yours truly. I had the lower score. I definitely lost the entire game. But yeah. Oh, you went with your son. Well, that's fantastic. Fantastic. That's a lovely thing to do with your boy. Um, a nice bonding thing. And even if it's all gutter balls, it's fun. It makes for fun stories later on in life. Well, I've been having a good time, and hopefully others have too. Excuse me. On that note, I think I'm going to call this a night, and on Monday, or the weekend, I haven't decided. I sometimes like to put up shorts videos just for the fun of it, so who knows if I'll have one of those going on over the weekend or what have you. But definitely Monday there'll be a video. I just don't know which one yet, and it's fun. So even I try to post to remind you, but if it's something's not premiering, but um, whether it's a premiere or not, just remember that Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we're here. And Fridays, I offer a live chat, and these are fun. Hey, Jonathan, nice chatting with you too. you also have a great weekend. Have fun tonight bowling. And it's fantastic. Hey, Chad. You also have a great night. And anybody else who's watching, I hope you've had a great time. It's Friday, as I said. Have a fabulous weekend. I hope you don't have to work. Maybe you can get out of it. I don't know. Is it you feel cold coming on? Because I heard it myself. And until I see you again, have a fabulous weekend. And I shall see you again on Monday in some capacity. Alrighty. Enjoy yourselves. It was fabulous chatting with everyone. And, oh yeah, that's right. This is Patricia. I'm traveling for history. I plan to have a little too much fun this weekend, even if it's just hanging out at home and keeping myself off the snowy roads and out of the cold. All right. Bye now. Where's the, oh, there it is. It's up there. All righty now. I'm sure I want to stop streaming. Yes.